Topic I must cover because it is the one, actually it's not the one skill, but it's a very important skill and trait, or I don't really know how to explain it the right way, but anyways, let me get right into the video. So I'm going to talk about failure and how failure is so important and how you could utilize failure to escalate yourself to success. So something that happens in my life a lot, which happens in so many people's lives because I know it's true and it's hard to kind of let go of this. It's whenever you're going through a new adventure or a new business opportunity or a new job, there's always a sense of how can I do everything perfect? How can I know every last detail in this realm of business or knowledge or work that I'll never have to fail and I can just succeed? Well, let me tell you that with that kind of mindset, I think it limits you. I think it limits you to a lot of opinions from the outside world. So let me explain. So let's say, for example, you're starting a business, and in this business, what you have to do is reach out to people who will help you take the business to the next level. Essentially, that's their role, to come on board. And let's say you're hiring an employee. That's a good example. And you don't know everything about this guy. You know that his track record's decent compared to, on this piece of paper, his resume, but you're not sure how he performs. And in the world where we want everything to go right, we want to know every last thing. We want to know exactly how he's going to perform, exactly what he's going to do for you, exactly all this stuff, when in reality, what you need to do is kind of let go. Kind of take a gut instinct and bring the guy on, or do the business opportunity and hire people, or kind of take a leap of faith where you're not going to know everything. You're simply not. It's too much. It's impossible to know everything. But you let go and you see what happens. And this is the process of failure, which it's not, the outcome isn't to fail. The outcome is to succeed. But the thing is, when you kind of let go and let things happen, you might fail, you might succeed. But if you do fail, it's a learning process. That's the whole point. The point is to let your intuition take over. And if something happens that's not necessarily what you want to happen, you take it as a learning experience and you grow from it. So when you do it again, then you actually know more. Then the knowledge base grows from the failure that happened. Does that make sense? So instead of thinking in the way that I want to know every last possible detail before I make a decision, how about you make a half-informed decision where you don't know everything, see what happens. If something bad happens, you learn from it. Now you know that's not the right way. Now you know that I have to do it a little bit differently. And you keep tweaking the process until you find the right way. And I promise you, you'll learn so much more that way. And you will actually find out that the process is completely different than what you thought in the beginning, and way easier. And it'll just give you so much expertise. A lot of people in the business community and entrepreneurship community talks about fail fast, fail forward, and I don't know the last thing. Fail fast, fail forward, and keep innovating, because you're going to bring out a service or a product or some sort of thing to the community. It might not be everything you want, but you want to find out quick. You want to find out what's the wrong way, and so you can figure out the failures inside of it, the non-successes, and then tweak it to become a success. But you're not going to know what is going to be perfect because you haven't tested it yet. So this video, it's kind of jumping all over the place with failure, but I want you to understand that failure isn't a bad thing. Failure is part of life, and failure is something that is so important that you have to go through to ultimately learn what you essentially want to learn in the beginning. You want to know everything, but the only way you can learn everything is by failing, and then learning, adapting, and going forward. So if that makes sense to you, freaking like this video or share with a friend, because if you do like it and you do share it, I did my job, because I'm bringing value to you for free every single day, because that's what I do. I just like doing it. So the next business opportunity or job you want, do not try to be perfect. Failure is key to your success. Don't purposely fail on purpose. Be optimistic and go for it. And when you do fail, take that as a learning lesson and build off it. So now you know more, you learn more, and you become that much closer to success. That's the whole entire topic, guys. And hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you in the next video.